Hi everyone, my name is Jessica from Jessica Builds. This is the first ever vlog. I'm excited because we are going to be talking about botanicals. So what is botanical art? First off, I think that we need to go to the Merriam-Webster definition of botanical. A botanical is or pertaining to plant life. And so a big part of botanical illustrations specifically were created for physicians in order to have a resource guide in order to be able to look at. And so there are three forms of botanical art. There is a botanical illustration, there is botanical art, and then there is the last category, which is flower painting. The first botanical illustrations, as an example here, Elizabeth Blackwell, who was one of the very first most famed botanical illustrators in time. She's just a fascinating woman, and I'm going to write more about her on Tuesday, and you're going to get to read on the blog more about her. She, just a quick little anecdote about her was that she produced her entire herbal book to get her husband out of debtor's prison. But her illustrations are of scientific nature, and a botanical illustration is scientific in nature in order to specifically identify a plant for a physician or for use and aid in helping with herbal remedies. Now, the next category that we're going to learn about this week, as I write about in the blog, is botanical art. It's botanically correct, but its focus is more on the aesthetically pleasing. And so you'll see a picture like this one from Mr. Sidney Parkinson as he was traveling around with Captain Cook on the boat, on one of his many boats and adventures to Africa, went to these foreign places, and he would gather a whole bunch of plants that people that had back home had never seen before, and he would busily, in the hull of the ship, he would begin to illustrate, and he would begin to paint pictures for these books before they died, and he would quickly get them drawn out and illustrated. And what you'll notice about botanical illustrations and botanical art is they're typically black and white first. They would get a copper plate and they would etch it out, and they would make the image, and then they would roll ink on it, and then they would press the paper on it, and it would be black and white, and then somebody would color it in. We'd have your finished picture. In the case of Elizabeth Blackwell, who I was talking about earlier, she actually not only did she etch all of her copper plates, but she also printed. She printed them and then she painted them, and so she kind of self-published the whole thing by herself, which was unheard of at the time. And so we're going to be learning more about botanical art and botanical illustrations this week as I write about them. And the lastly is flower art or flower painting, just like this one from Van Gogh. And flower art is typically it's art painted in a still life. And so you've got three different ways. You've got the botanical illustration, you've got botanical art, and you've got botanical you've got flower painting. So those are the three main ways that we're going to talk about more in depth this week. And also this week we're going to look at prints as far as how are they trending, like this one. This shirt that I'm wearing right now that I bought at Target, it's an example of botanical art. This, as I was going shopping on Target and looking for one for my daughter, this is an example of botanical art in clothing. I was looking for botanical art for prints, and so I went to potterybarn.com and I found these. And so as you can see, botanical art is popping up everywhere. It's that time of year, but maybe you'd never really thought about where botanical art came from. Why is it so pretty? And so that's my intent for this week for the blog, is to explain why it's so pretty, where it came from. And then also, as I was looking around, I found like this really cool wallpaper, peel and stick wallpaper that is botanical art, which this particular one features the whole life cycle of the jungle. So that's really cool. And part of this new vlog is taking you shopping with me. My daughter and I spent some good time researching and going to World Market and Target and Marshall's and where else did we go? Michael's. We went to Michael's and we were looking specifically for plants and botanicals, and so I want to take you with me, and I think that you'll have a lot of fun going shopping with me. And say hi, Madeline.
Hi.
Madeline and I are at Target looking at all of the beautiful spring flowers from the Hearth and Home. And there's Chip and Joe. Hey guys. What did you notice while we were out, Madeline?
I noticed that the succulent craze is it's like, I don't know, it's a lot. Like, you can't go into a store without seeing succulents, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, there's a lot everywhere, and it's
it's overwhelming.
Yeah, a little bit.
So when we were walking around at Target, I noticed all these little, like, these are super cute right here in the pots.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not succulents. So they do have a good variety of both succulents and non-succulents. A lot of tropical plants. There's some stuff on clearance that was worth checking out. This whole row is clearance. Everything there was on sale, so that was pretty awesome. I know that I would definitely be one to go into Target right now and look for flowers and spring things. So moving on, as I was shopping at Target, I was looking for just everywhere, like these pillows. These are some awesome botanical pillows, and then back to more tabletop. It looks like everything is kind of a low bouquet, which is pretty cool. The bedding, right now, there's some really cool bedding in that crewel work where you have the embroidered flowers on the top. Patio furniture, you're going to find a lot of botanical art and plant illustrations in the patio section. So you can, get your spring on. And there's some rugs, some pretty cool botanical rugs and outdoor patio furniture. And then after Target, these are so cute. You said you really wanted those boots.
Yeah, they're really cute.
After Target, we walked next door to World Market, and I was really impressed because at World Market, they have these awesome actual botanical. That one on the right is a scientific illustration. That's a botanical illustration. These ones right here at the top, those are just plant drawings. Those are like that one that I showed in the video of that Van Gogh painted, just a plant art. But these ones right here, these are more scientific. Look, more cactuses, more succulents, Madeline. Every store, everywhere. Yep. I didn't record footage of Marshall's, but at Marshall's, you bought a succulent at Marshall's. A cute one, hanging one.
Yeah.
There's some cool eucalyptus, fake eucalyptus plants. I love these. This is a popular trend right now, these little mini bouquets. Keeping things really simple. Maybe in a mason jar would be super cute, or a little terracotta pot. But those gorgeous lacy leaves are so pretty. And then here we are at Michael's, which is also right next door. It's kind of a triple threat. We got Michael's, World Market, Target, Marshall's. Okay, so that's a quadruple threat. The pink box of pink roses, which I don't know what I would do with, but I certainly hope that you guys have had fun going shopping with us. Next week I'm going to be shopping for something else, so we're going to have to go do some more shopping, Madeline.
Oh boy!
Before next week's blog starts.
I'll make sure to notice
and
succulents.
I'll make sure that we point out more succulents. You did buy that cute little turtle. It was half off. All the spring stuff is half off right now at Michael's, which was awesome. And thanks for going shopping with us, guys. Look forward to going shopping next week and seeing what more things we can find and discover while we're out and about. I hope you had fun going with us on that shopping trip, and that you were able to be inspired to maybe go out and go see the botanicals that you find. Feel free to tag me on Instagram. I'm definitely more active on Instagram than any other platform about the botanicals that you find. I would love to see your botanical collections at home too. So please, my name is Jessica and I'm at Jessica Builds on Instagram. Tag me. I'd love for you to share with me what you have and what you've seen out in the wild in regards to botanicals and botanical design.